What's up, people? You're listening to Mac and D's, and today I want to talk about the most ludicrous shit I ever heard in my life. And as you see before you, an article from the National Review stating fat sex therapists seriously compared fitness instructors to Nazis during a speech at a college campus. In another article from Social News Daily states fat training is Nazism and white supremacist tool, says fat sex therapist. And in this last article from Campus Reform states fat therapists compared fitness trainers to Nazis, child's dieting to sexual assault. I tell you, every so often some loon comes along to push some far-fetched nonsense on the public, and instead of them getting ridiculed, they're giving credence. Okay, this woman you see here is Sonali Rashatwar, who also go by the moniker the Fat Sex Therapist, gave a 2-hour lecture on the evils of dieting and the militancy of fitness instructors at St. Olaf College in Minnesota. Y'all know what? This Sal cannot be fucking serious. I mean, there is an obesity epidemic here in America, and this heifer, who most likely have all kinds of health problems of her own, is pushing some bullshit. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Like, these are the kind of people that are given degrees from American universities. Because the last time I checked, universities are supposed to produce people of intelligence. But lately, all they have been producing are loons. Maybe instead of calling them universities, they should be called looniversities. Because that's what they're producing, a bunch of loons. I mean, come on, people. Nobody wants to be fat. Because being fat is at the bottom of the list of states to be in. Being fat comes right after poor and right before broke, ugly, sick, and dead. And I look at this woman who appears to weigh every bit of 400 pounds easy, and I'll wager that she probably haven't seen an erect penis pointing her direction in a very, very long time. And please don't get me wrong, because I'm not trying to fat shame and pick on this woman for her weight, because even I could stand to lose 100 myself. Plus, I have fucked a few fat chicks in my life before. But damn, I'm gonna need to get a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One out of her. Plus, I will only use her to pick up other women, and only true players knows that strategy. Anyways, it's like this, y'all. All these fat acceptance people, the colorists, and transgender activists, if you can see through these people's sad story and their shaming, it all comes down to them demanding equal opportunity and equal outcome. Basically, they want equal access and equal outcome with the top 20% of men. In other words, they want the pretty boys to dance with them at the school dance, basically. My thing is, if these people think that men are going to start pushing a girl like this out of the way for a chick like this, or this, then they're in for a world of hurt. Because no matter how many bullshit articles they write, no matter how many bullshit academic papers they publish, and no matter how many TEDx talks these people do, you cannot convince someone to change what they're attracted to. Then too, you don't see any fat men on TEDx whining about fat discrimination, cause they know that nobody ain't trying to hear that shit. And that's because fat men are more realistic, cause they know there's no sympathy for fat men in this gynocentric society. Fat men know they cannot convince women to push Chad or Tyrone aside for them. And besides, no 120-pound female wouldn't dare have some 400-pound dude lay on top of them, humping away. Now, as a man who could stand to lose 100 pounds myself, I get it. It's not easy to shed the pounds because sometimes food can be an addiction, and we have our comfort foods. It's not that you don't want to diet, but you don't want to starve either. But you get tired of people telling you the same shit over and over and over again. Y'all know, you need to back away from the table. Get your fat ass out and walk. Stop eating so goddamn much. As if you need to constantly hear that shit. Finally, if Miss Sonali Rashatwar was a fat man pushing such ludicrous claims, she would be a laughingstock. But the only thing that's protecting her from the intense ridicule is that she's a woman and a feminist. And we know feminists specialize in victimhood. And the outrage mob will go on the offensive at anyone who dares to hurt this loon's feelings. Before I go, I have to ask, is why are people even listening to loons like this? Who want you to totally ignore what you see with your eyes, what you hear with your ears, and what your senses tell you. They have already pushed this gender spectrum, non-binary nonsense, which are only euphemism for homosexuality, and now they're pushing pedophilia. It's bad enough when we have celebrities like Charlize Theron who have bought into this bullshit just because it's trendy. And we have shady politicians who have bought into this bullshit too just to get votes. I tell you people, y'all got to start telling loons like this to take their bullshit claims and turn them sideways. Because eventually, these loons are going to push for wrong think laws. Oh, wait a minute, they already have. Damn. Anyway, you're listening to Mac and D's. Please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Help this channel grow. And I'm out.